We are a depraved society. So I saw on the YouTube, right? I don't even watch this content, okay? But it shows up. And that's how you know like things are odd. So I clicked on it, right? So check this out, guys. This is how like depraved our society is. So YouTube knows what it's doing, like the algorithms, like what's going on, like it knows. Like they program that puppy well. And so what shows up on my thing is try on haul of lingerie. And of course, it's some mom, who's doing the try on haul of lingerie. So I'm like, all right, let me click on the page and see what's up. So this woman started her YouTube channel of trying on lingerie, right? She started a YouTube channel, it looks like 2 weeks ago. That's it, 2 weeks ago. Her videos are all like 1.1, 1.7 million views of just this woman just 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 trying on, not speaking, not sharing wisdom, not nothing. Just trying on lingerie. Okay? And like 30,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. That's weird, right? That's super super weird. Like what think about all the stuff, guys. It takes you off your trajectory. And I was like, this is unreal. And I just wanted to make a video about it because it's unreal. Then of course, if you're on YouTube or you're like kind of looking at other stuff, and all of a sudden like what shows up my YouTube too is that longevity guy, whatever his name is, something Brian Johnson, or I don't know, something like that. Like not the Liver King guy, but there's some other dude that's like, hey, I'm gonna live forever. Like I take 200 pills a day and I work out and I do all this stuff. Like why? Why would you even want to do that? Why would you worship yourself like that? Why is it? There was a great line from the book Brideshead, and I love reading, right? So in Brideshead Revisited, and I'll probably misquote this at the end. So it's towards the end, and the narrator Charles Ryder is, you know, anyway. Lord Marchmain had come back to his house, and he had essentially come back to die. So he's down there, and he's dying sick in bed, and the whole family's there, and they're trying to entertain him, but he's dying. The doctor is coming in and out all the time of the of Lord Marchmain's house, which is Brideshead. And at one point, the narrator Charles Ryder says, "Hey," as the doctor's walking out, like, "Oh, he has like what a great will to live." And he says, "No, it's not that he has a great will to live. He has a great fear of dying." So think about that when you see these guys that are trying to cultivate themselves and stay young forever. Of what are they actually fearing? Why would you want to live forever? You'd only want to live forever if you're scared of Judgment Day. You're scared of like petrified of hell, and you're not right, and or you don't believe that there is anything else, that you just cease to exist. It's a sad way to live. Why would you want to do that? Probably cultivate a different way to live. Instead of living forever, why don't you figure out how to live rightly? Um, so that shows up, and then we'll just make some more observations, which I think is comical. So for the longest time, of course, those the mental health ads are scrolling through, popping up wherever they can on my YouTube feed. It's like nonstop. Like, are you guys actually serious? Like, oh, a therapist, you pick your therapist. I feel better, and like, and now even that ex football players on it with the ex wife, that how that situation ended up. But anyway, it's comical. Um, I probably some of you guys suffering from mental illness, but are you gonna like click an app to do that? And so like, maybe if you're desperate, I don't know. I don't know. The best way to get over mental illness is you can get right with God, you can get your soul right, and you can start living right. You'll get over your mental illness real quick. Get to the gym, wake up early, have a productive day. Your mental illness goes away. Don't do degenerate stuff. Mental illness is gone. So it's just been interesting. And then all these, oh my gosh, and you guys have noticed this too, the saturation of Camel ads. What? How many Camel ads can you get? Like, man, you all know where I live. You know the county that I live in, and you know the county is red, red, red. And you know probably even from the metadata that these these zip codes and these phone numbers are probably red, 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 like super red. And it just goes to show you that the advertising companies will take that budget and they will push it out as hard as they can and spend that money. So anyway, the point is I'm glad that I shut my phone off in the evening. I'm glad I have phone-free weekends. I'm glad that I'm not tethered to it all the time and I could shut it off. I'm glad I don't bring it to the gym. I'm glad I don't wake up and check it in the morning. I'm glad it's off. I'm glad I store it in the garage. So think about that, guys. Think about what is influencing you. Go pick up some books. I've been recommending for a long time and I'll continue to recommend. Go read the Bible cover to cover. That's first. Then go read some masculine books. Go read the Iliad and the Odyssey. Get a good translation. I like the Fitzgerald translation a lot. Go read Beowulf. Go read masculine books. Go read De Re Militari by Vegetarius. It's on military discipline. Go read The Rule of St. Benedict in English. Obviously in English. I mean, I guess you could read it in a different language. The point is put inside of you good virtues and good books. And then you start seeing the world for how wackadoo crazy it is. And when something shows up on your feed like that of lingerie try-on haul by a advanced aged mom for 2 weeks has too many subscribers and too many views, like think about the world we live in. Think about that. Think about the commercials that pop on TV. Like start watching stuff critically and saying, where are they trying to take my mind? Where are they trying to do these things to me and put these silly ideas in my head? And don't listen to them. The easiest way to not listen to them is start checking out of all of that type of content and laughing at it. That's it. Out.